In 1994, a 13-year-old boy named Nicholas Barkley disappeared from San Antonio, Texas. He left home to play basketball with friends and never returned. His family searched, police investigated. Months turned into years. Eventually, hope became something fragile and quiet. 3 years later, in 1997, a call came from Spain. A teenager had been found wandering near a youth shelter. He claimed he was an American who had been kidnapped years earlier. He said his name was Nicholas Barkley. The family was stunned. The boy had been missing for 3 years. Now, somehow, he was alive. When authorities contacted the Barkley family, they were told their son had been located overseas. He had survived abuse. He had been moved from country to country. He was traumatized, confused, and afraid. The family flew to Spain. When they saw him, something felt different. His hair was darker. His eyes appeared brown, not blue. His accent carried a European tone. But trauma changes people. That is what they told themselves. They wanted him to be Nicholas, so they believed he was. The teenager was brought back to Texas. Media outlets covered the story as a miraculous reunion. A missing child had returned home after years of captivity. It was the kind of story that restored faith. But something wasn't right. The boy's mannerisms didn't fully match. His voice was different. His physical features were not identical to photographs from 1994. Yet the family accepted him. Authorities accepted him. The passport was issued. The identification confirmed. The system declared him Nicholas Barkley. But he wasn't. His real name was Frédéric Bourdin. He was a 23-year-old Frenchman, and this was not his first impersonation. Frédéric Bourdin had spent years posing as missing children across Europe. He targeted vulnerable situations, runaway cases, children separated from families, identities that were difficult to verify quickly. He studied photographs carefully. He memorized details from case files. He altered his appearance and voice. He claimed trauma to explain inconsistencies, and often people believed him. In the Barkley case, Bourdin exploited distance and emotion. He claimed that his captors had altered his appearance and that years of abuse had changed his behavior. He explained the accent as a result of being held overseas. When doubts surfaced, he provided emotional responses rather than factual ones. He cried. He withdrew. He suggested he feared retaliation. Trauma became his shield. For months he lived inside the Barkley family home. He slept in Nicholas's bedroom. He called the parents mom and dad. Neighbors accepted him. Some investigators later admitted they had doubts but hesitated to challenge the family's relief. Eventually, suspicion grew stronger. A private investigator hired by the family noticed physical inconsistencies. The spacing of the eyes, the shape of the ears, facial proportions that did not match childhood photographs. An FBI agent reviewed the case and requested fingerprint analysis. The results were definitive. Frédéric Bourdin was not Nicholas Barkley. DNA testing confirmed it. In 1998, Bourdin was arrested. He later admitted that he had chosen Nicholas's identity because the case involved an international element and limited recent photographs. He believed it would be easier to convince authorities across borders. When asked how he managed to deceive so many people, he gave a simple answer. He said he targeted families who wanted to believe, because belief is stronger than doubt. Nicholas Barkley has never been found. To this day, his disappearance remains unsolved. Frédéric Bourdin served time for passport fraud and perjury, but he continued to give interviews in later years. He described his impersonations not as malicious acts, but as psychological compulsion. Experts who studied him suggested deep identity disturbances. He did not simply want to escape his life. He wanted to become someone else. The unsettling part of this story is not only that a stranger entered a grieving family's home. It is how systems confirmed him. Authorities issued documents. Databases updated. Travel clearances were granted. For months, records identified him as Nicholas Barclay. The system accepted him before doubt caught up. The case forces an uncomfortable question. How much of identity depends on verification? And how much depends on trust? Frédéric Bourdin understood something fundamental about people. When hope is involved, scrutiny weakens. When grief is present, evidence bends. In the end, the imposter was exposed. But for months, he existed as someone else. And the world agreed. Sometimes the most disturbing deception is not the lie itself. It is how easily it becomes official.